What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, you may be at that point in your journey where you're getting ready to start the early points of your medical transition. The point of your transition, which may be the first step to feminizing your body, and that is called HRT. This is estrogen. Now, this is spironolactone. Now, what does estrogen do? Estrogen is the female hormone. Estrogen is what's going to grow you some tits. You're going to grow a pair from here on. Not of some balls, of some tits. Now, what else are you going to need? As long as you have testicles, as long as you got a bit of balls, which don't hang on your chest, but hang down low, you're going to be using spironolactone to block out the production of testosterone. So this can be a very exciting part of your journey. A lot of changes to your body will happen. Now, how are you going to get onto this? How are you going to get onto hormones? How are you going to start your hormones? So this guide is a guide for people in Australia, because across the world, it's, different guidelines on everything, and I'm Australian, so this is my point of view on it, because I started my hormones in Australia and I live in Australia. So what you're going to need to do, let me just adjust that camera right there. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to find a doctor. You're going to need to find a doctor which prescribes HRT. Now, I guess you could just ask around which doctors prescribe HRT. I'm not sure if, there's doctors that won't do it, because, a doctor has got to be a doctor. But, if you find a doctor which doesn't prescribe HRT, just find another doctor. Maybe let it known before your doctor's appointment that you want some HRT, that you want to start transitioning medically. Now, once you get onto a doctor which prescribes HRT, which, I'm sure a lot do, I managed to get onto a doctor pretty quick when I wanted to start HRT. Well, not wanted to, needed to start HRT, because, yeah, I feel for me, my transition, it was start HRT or I didn't really, feel like I could ever be happy, which, everything varies from one trans person to another. For me, HRT, for me and a lot of other trans women, HRT is a must. So what you want to do, go to your doctor, find a doctor which prescribes HRT. Now, there are two different ways that you can get HRT through your doctor. One way is informed consent, and the other way is, get a psych evaluation and everything. So for informed consent, all you need to do, just go to your doctor, say, hey, I'm transitioning, I want to start on hormones. And, your doctor will ask you a few questions and everything like that. And then once your doctor, you know, is like, yep, this person is mentally stable and trans and everything, they'll give you your hormones. Now, if your doctor thinks that you have some mental health issues going on, you know, it may not even be your doctor doesn't think you're trans or anything like that. It may just be, you know, you're showing some signs that you're not in a good way. Which, before we start hormones, a lot of us are like that, like not in a very good way. Because, oh geez, testosterone fucks the fucking mind and body up if you're a trans woman. Oh geez. I'll talk about that maybe in another video, how much it fucks up the mind and everything. But yeah, testosterone is like poison to the mind if you're a trans woman. And, you know, just the emotions of dealing with dysphoria will, you know, obviously may send you a bit mentally not okay. So, you know, don't worry if your doctor is saying, hey, you need a diagnosis of gender dysphoria. What you need to do from then on is, you know, contact a gender specialist or whatever, and then just say, hey, I need a diagnosis of gender dysphoria, and, you know, get evaluated and diagnosed so you can, you know, with gender dysphoria. And once you have that diagnosis of gender dysphoria, you know, you don't need informed consent. You don't. And from there on, what you need to do is, yeah, just go to your doctor and be like, hey, I've got gender dysphoria, you know, get the doctor to see your diagnosis and everything, and you're on those fucking HRT pills. You fucking got the HRT. And, you know, once you start HRT, you're not going to be started on a full dose. You may be given, you know, Spyro just to wean you on, because you're going to be weaned on, not just, okay, here's your full dose. Like, it's not like that. You're going to be weaned on. So the doctor may be like, hey, take these first, you know, or the doctor may be like, hey, take these first. But I would suggest in this time that you're weaning on, do not self-medicate. Do not self-medicate hormones without a doctor, because the doctor will be measuring your blood levels of, you know, your hormones and everything. So, you know, you may even need a blood test before you get on the hormones. So the doctor is going to be measuring your blood levels of your hormones while you're getting, you know, your hormone dose all sorted out, what level of hormones you need, how many hormones, what dosage you need. So the doctor's going to be, you know, measuring that. So you're going to be having some pretty frequent blood tests. For me, at the start, it was once every 3 months. Now, just keep in mind, if you're scared of needles, what's fucking scarier? A prick in your arm or living with the wrong hormone in your body? I'll tell you, living with the wrong hormone in your body is scary as shit. Scarier than a fucking needle. I'm someone who fucking hates needles. I hate needles. But, you know, this is just one I have to put up with. And is it worth it? It's absolutely worth it. So, you know, just, yeah. Oh my God, some of the interactions getting my blood tests done have been classical. Oh, just to say the least, hilarious. Because I'm very scared of needles. So get them needles done. They're not going to be as frequent once you've been on, you know, a stable dose of hormones for a while. It may take you a year or so to get on a stable dose of hormones, maybe even more. But don't try and, you know, speed through the process or anything, because you do realize that a certain level of estrogen in the body will, you know, it's not good. Same as a certain level of testosterone in your body. Because if you have too much estrogen in your body, it will convert to testosterone. Same with testosterone. So yeah, I'd go with, you know, what the doctor's saying, just so you don't end up, you know, oh geez, I'm on steroids today. You don't want to end up like that. You really don't. So yeah, from there on, just keep taking the dose which your doctor says and all that, and get it to a good level of testosterone suppressed and estrogen, you know, levels, female levels, you know, through your doctor. And be very strict to the dose you're taking. If not, you may be fucked. Not in the way which a lot of society wants us to think when someone says fucked. As in, like, not sexual. You are, yeah. It could damage your body, taking way too much hormones. But yeah, that's how you get on hormones in Australia. Now, I hope this video, you know, helps at least one person in this world, you know, get on hormones, because hormones are absolutely an amazing thing when you're transitioning. Absolutely amazing. But anyway, bye everyone.